Welcome back, Captains and Admirals, to another video with a funny muffler. And today, we're on Sleeping Giant, and we're taking a good old Bismarck for the spin. So, I do have the Halloween skin for Bismarck. I got the purple one. I will say purple is my favourite colour. We are playing with a division mate. We're playing with Deuce, or as he's known on Twitch, Hello Deuce.
Decepticons, rise up and follow me.
And as you can hear, we're using Megatron as well. So, I use Megatron mainly for the survivability. You can run Henry J. Hyde. I use Henry J. Hyde on my Bismarck Black. But they both work reasonably well. The survivability is nice. You get faster damage controls and everything. Hyde has Master Mechanic as well, so you get the same amount of heals, and he does give you extra health. But with Megatron, he does give you the extra range. So today I'll try and show you and explain to you what I've done in the video and why. And as we can tell, Deuce has just been interrupted by a fellow teammate. So that's what all the horning's about. Beep beeps. Right, so we've got a Bismarck B heading in. So what we want to do is we want to push forward and we want to be aggressive. But you don't want to be reckless. At the end of the day, for some reason, German battleships, the superstructure just seems to eat so much damage. Yes, we do have turtleback armor, but, the last thing we want to get is just saturated with HE and constant fires. So, I do end up checking my range a couple of times. I believe it's 11.7 kilometers for my secondaries. You can get it higher, but my Haruna and my Franz Hipper are not max. They're 16.2, and I don't have the commendations to get them up any higher yet at the moment, because I've got so many commanders. Plus, I'm saving up the universals for the new Azure Lane wave coming out in February. So we're gonna get into a position where our secondaries can fire over, and we have some form of protection. We don't want to just go out there and get exposed. So we've been radared. There is a Baltimore over there. There he is. And there's a Baltimore in front of us, so I'm not sure which one's radar is, because I'm not sure if the radar range is 9.5 kilometers. We fired that Cracciolo. John Bart fires at him as well. And tasty hits. John Bart finishes him off. So, if you notice, our secondaries are still shooting. The secondaries can hit the Baltimore. So what we'll do while our secondaries are hitting that, we'll most likely try and concentrate on the Kansas. Because the Kansas... The thing is, she's quite a big ship. And she's quite easy to penetrate, surprisingly. Our dispersion wasn't that good then. Landed all around him. That's the problem with using this build. You sacrifice a lot of dispersion. Well, secondaries are opening up on the Kansas. Because the Kansas is such a wide ship, secondaries do have an easier time hitting it. And we want to get a bit closer because there's less travel time for our secondaries. And I'm not sure if it affects our accuracy. I would imagine it would if we're closer. And a fantastic hit down the Kansas. So we're pushing up now, we're being aggressive. There's nothing new with torpedoes that can stop us. So the Baltimore, as you can tell, is turning away and starting to move away. Kansas goes down to the Amagi on our team. So far we've got 14 hits, 19 secondaries, and 1 citadel. So they've lost 2 ships, but they do have the majority of the caps. So by no means is this battle over anytime soon. Well, he's fairly angled. We should get some decent hits, but yeah, we get 2 ricochets, 2 overpens, and the rest miss. So secondaries will start chipping away at him. The main thing for our secondaries is fires. That's the main danger of our secondaries. But our secondaries do a decent amount of damage as well. Especially our larger ones, as you can tell. I'll hit him for 500 sometimes. We knock out his rear gun. Got 2 ricochets. We did get set of fire. Our secondaries. But leave an answer in the comments, you know. You like, you know, this type of gameplay, or what ships do you guys like? I quite like the medium to long range brawling of the German battleships, while having the option of the turtleback armor to get in close. Because having long range secondaries, it's so good. You know, it's extra shells you're putting out, it's extra DPS, and you know, the fire chance alone is good enough. But I am looking forward to the Pomeranian. Like, I won't have access to it straight away because I won't buy out the campaign. I'll just buy the Admiralty back and then work on it from there. But as soon as I do get it, I will record a video and I'll give you guys my opinion on it. Looks very similar to the Brandenburg with the way its guns are laid out, but I'm not sure of the caliber of the Pomeranian's gun. I haven't actually looked up in the campaign yet. Fantastic. Nice kill there. Megatron's getting excited, so we're going to push this Bismarck now. We have the advantage, we have the ship advantage as well. We're still fairly healthy, so we want to press our advantage. And the best thing about the secondaries firing is it does affect people, you know, how people play as well, because not only have they got our main guns pounding them, but our secondaries reload very quickly. We finished Megatron, and it's just a constant bombardment. It's constant chip damage. You know, they have to use their DCs. Once it runs out, there's a good chance that they're going to be set on fire again. It's just that constant pressure you put in that other player under. I'm not saying it affects everyone like that, but most players, it does seem to get the better of them. We have Wichita there. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get any good hits on him because of the way he's angled. The secondaries won't care for that. The secondaries should be hitting. We have 500 damage from that hit on his superstructure. We did miss our front guns on the Wichita. We'll get our rear turrets turned now, but we are headed towards the island, so we will have to turn away. Whether we'll have the angle to shoot him or not until we pass the island, we'll have to see. So, that battleship appearing to the right there, that's an Alabama. He also has a John Bart behind him. We do want to get rid of the Wichita, ideally. But we'll keep focusing him for now. So you can see I'm checking my secondary range again. Wichita is firing on us. Like, he didn't get any damage on us there. He hit our armor belt and didn't set any fires either. But we activate our secondary boost. We focus our secondaries on the Jean Bart. So the Jean Bart's bow tanking, but yet again, without secondaries, our secondaries aren't too bothered. Now the destroyer pops a smoke, whether it was intentional or not, but he does pop it and allows us to hide in it, so we're still firing, so we're still spotted anyway, but it does help us get the drop on the Alabama in the upcoming fight. So he hit our front end there. There's no citadel there, so the shells just over-penetrated. But there's nothing there to really critically damage. You can see I'm looking around now to see where our team is, because the Alabama is approaching. So it's just me and this destroyer. The Rochester gets taken out. Now, I'm not spotted for the moment, so our secondaries will keep chipping at him, because they don't increase your detectability range, which is fantastic, really. But he will spot us at about 3 kilometers. I'm pretty sure he's running an RGA, which is, it increases the range of his guaranteed acquisition by, I think it's 50%, so instead of 2, it's 3 kilometers. We have it spotted. We're not going to get much damage done from this angle, but we'll try and knock his main guns out. We don't knock them out. We do get 1 penetration and 2 overpen, so we do a little bit of damage to him. Secondaries are hitting him when we set him on fire. Wichita hits us and sets us on fire. So I was expecting him to ram me here, but he doesn't, so I then continue my hard left turn. Unfortunately, our guns were in the position to fire on him, and they wouldn't have reloaded in time anyway. So secondary just to hit him. Unfortunately, they're hitting his armor belt and the lower part of his ship. We want him to hit the superstructure, really. We'll get some decent hits now on the superstructure. We have 6 penetrations. Very little damage, though, because he is quite damage saturated. And then we get the close combat kill for that. A close quarters expert. That's our second close quarters expert medal. We have 3 kills, 119,000 damage. We shouldn't be too far away from high caliber now. High caliber will probably be between 120 to 135,000, give or take. Whether we'll reach that is another thing. Oh, he angles, it ricochets, unfortunate. When our secondaries finish him. Oh, yeah, yes they do. Fantastic. That's another medal for us. Stacked up 3 medals so far. And as you can hear, Megatron is extremely pleased with himself. Well, what's your favourite camo for the Bismarck? I do like the Megatron skin. I think it's Messenger of Oblivion. I do like that skin. But I think my favourite skin is this one, just because of the purple flames. Like, my favourite colour is purple, and I think it's just a fantastic skin. I think it's called the Varg. Because the Varg's the green one, and I can't remember what the purple one's called. So, Jean Bart and the Yamagi are having a bit of a showdown. Looks like the Jean Bart's on fire. Magi's broadside to the Jean Bart if you look at the map, and I can't see the Yamagi surviving that. We are 1 away from a Kraken. Right, so Magi goes down. As you can see, my name is popping up in chat. I'm in-game chat with Deuce. So, if it's off-putting, I do apologise, but there's nothing really I can do to remove that. I have also commissioned some new artwork for my YouTube and my Twitch. So hopefully that'll be delivered in the next few working days. And I'll put it up, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Well, let's have a look. 120,000 damage. We came third. 4 kills, 2,073 base XP. Bit disappointed in that. I thought we'd get more. So, Megatron, Cyber Lens, a good day's work, and then we have Porcupine, Firefighter for the fire chance, Master Mechanic for the extra heals and the recovery rate, Aruna for the secondary range and dispersion, and Fragile Tipper for the secondary range and the grouping. We've got a secondary battery mod, Propulsion mod 2 for the extra speed. We have the RGA. I might change it for the concealment mod, but we'll see. And I've got the secondary battery mod 3 as well for the extra reload. And then I've got the 3 standard upgrades for Bismarck as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you liked it, please like and leave a comment. If you didn't like it, feel free to dislike it and leave a comment saying why. I'm always open to criticism. I do stream on Twitch and YouTube, so I'll hopefully see you very soon. So thank you for watching this video, and take care. Goodbye for now. There sees Captains and Admirals.